Welcome to the Trading Focus once again. Hope everyone is doing good. So guys, in the last week we have been making money from buying gold and even GBPJPY. So remember, we have a live chat every day so that you can get an opportunity to make money from those signals. You can find where can you enter from the live chat every day. So today I want to just make a prediction on what we are looking for next week. So you have to focus on this. So next, when the market open tomorrow is about, so then you will be able to follow the live chat. So then you can make money from there by watching the ideas of where we enter from the market, especially from gold. So let's now discuss about what we are looking for next week from gold, GBPJPY, EURUSD, GBPUSD, and even DXY. So be here so just you can see how are we going to be watching the market for the next week so that we can make money from that. Okay, sorry. So let's start from gold. We have been buying from Monday, remember? So we were from, let me check from the prediction that we did in the community. So this is the prediction here. Okay, you can see the market were about opening. We had this area to buy from. This is a demand, so we are waiting for the market to make adjustments from this area. We had this entry from the week before the last one, so we were moving up. We have this this one. This is a demand area, but we focused on this one. The market closed from Sunday last week. From this area, we are waiting from an entry from this area if we make a retracement, or maybe the market could move down also again, make an equal off from this area, or activate this demand area from this candlestick. You can see this one. So then that's where we took a buy from what we are going to be checking from the chart before we predict for the next movement of the market next week from gold. Okay. Now, let's start from 30 minutes. That's where we took a trade from. So before that, I have to make sure that where was our target. The target was from this area, this one, and even this one. So, and also we're expecting an uptrend continuation to even break above this area. So then what we had was from this area, you remember this one. So we're waiting for retracement from these areas. Let's check from 30 minutes. Okay, so now we had this area, okay, this one. And then we have also internal areas. So if we're entering from the opportunity from this one, someone entered from this area, this one. So because we made a demand also from these candlesticks from here, so that you can enter from this area, anticipating the market to continue in the uptrend. The stop loss from this area, okay. Where you start targeting these areas, this is the target. Okay, that is the target. This is the target also. And even from this area, we can expect a reaction from there so that you can make a target from this area. And even as we are expecting to continue until we get to these targets. So what happened? we made money from this area TP1, TP1, and some pips from this area. So that's where we rejected from. So then the market started moving down. If you had to wait, another entry was to wait from these areas, this one or this entire area. Then now the market continued to balance this area and where you have to enter from. So you made money from this area and then you set you lock from these areas. So then when you are out of the market, but you still have the chance to wait from these areas. So entry was from this area, remember on the live chart, from these areas, by anticipating the market to continue in the uptrend. The stop loss below this area, and then the target from this area, this one or this. So what happened? The market moved up, and this was an entry also again. If we make a retracement from this area, this is a demand. So what happened then? The market continued moving up, creating another opportunity. Okay, this is a liquidity, but we end up continue moving up by creating another chance from this area as a demand zone. So buying from this area was another opportunity by expecting the market to continue moving up. The target stayed the same. Then what happened? We got an uptrend movement. So waiting from this area also was another entry from this candle, this pin bar. Then the market didn't make a retracement from this area. Instead of that, we got a small, no stronger demand zone. So from this candlestick also, then we moved down, we rejected from this area. This was another opportunity where you enter from this candlestick. Let's check from the 15 minutes. Okay, so closing from this candlestick, that's where we had to be entering from this bullish harami, taking another trade. You have to check everything that can give you an opportunity to enter the market. Stop loss below this area, anticipating the market to continue moving up. Okay, remember the targets where there is a possibility where you can make money by closing or securing some profit. This is the target where we broke above that target. Then in the left hand side, there were so many different targets from these areas as we're expecting the market to move up. So we moved up from this area. If we make retracements again from this area, we're entering from this area, but we created another structure from this area. Okay, then what happened? Higher high to the higher low. This was a demand, higher high to the higher low from this area. We can enter from this area or enter from this candlestick as we're anticipating the market to continue moving up. Okay, so this was an entry also again from this area, stop loss from here, anticipating the market to continue moving up. Then this was another entry if the market make a retracement from here. Then the market, you know how gold move. If you are familiar with gold or you have been trading gold for long, you are understanding what I'm trying to show here. So then we moved up this area, we didn't balance. Then we continue moving up. After that, we make a high to the low to the high. This is a demand area. So higher high to the higher low, this is an entry. Entering from this candlestick or entering from this candlestick was another opportunity to enter the market. So buying from this area, let's say, then the stop loss below this area, anticipating the market to make a move until we get to this target or even beyond. above that area. Then this was another area for the buyers to wait the market to make a retracement from. Then we moved up. We made a retracement from internal area, this one, from this hammer candlestick. You can see this one. Then we moved up. So from here, that's where you wait for the candlestick to close. So then when you are expecting a good movement of the market, that is a volume, so that you can enter from this candlestick. This one, stop loss is below this area. The target is the same. Okay, we are in the profit, but you have to make sure that you have some area to secure profit from. This one. Then we are still moving up. So then we are now, from what are we waiting for from now? We have this area. Okay, let's try to mark it in the green. We have this area, and we also, okay, then we also have an area, this one, this entire area, or let's use internal, this one like this. If we make a retracement from these candlesticks, this one, so if we make a retracement from there, from here, low, from this area, we are going to be looking for buy, anticipating the market to continue moving up. So if we don't, if the market doesn't break this area and make a retracement from this area by balancing this area, then what are we looking for? We are waiting for, okay, you can see from here, we made a retracement from these areas. So we need another opportunity for the market to give us a clear indication that we are going to continue in the upside. We need to make a higher high from this area. Then from the higher low here, also we are going to be entering for buy, anticipating the market to continue moving up. Okay, this one, high to the low to the higher high. So breaking below this area, we are waiting from this area. Even remember, we have this area where we can make a retracement from. Then we are still looking for buy from those areas. So in general, that's what we are looking for from gold. Okay, so this is an entry also. So we are still anticipating the market to continue in the upside. We are expecting the market to continue until even we break above the previous or the last buying area. This one. Okay, we are expecting the market to even break above this area. Gold is still stronger in the uptrend, and we are still expecting the same opportunities of buying from those areas. So that's what I can say from gold. So now let's move to the DXY. Even some people don't like to trade DXY, but DXY will give us some opportunities to know where the pairs with the dollar in them, to know their next movement. Okay, let's check from the DXY before we move to another pairs. So let's talk about DXY from the weekly time frame. Remember, we have been rejecting from this area. We're expecting the market to continue moving up. You remember this? So then the market moved down, even we broke below the previous low from this candlestick. Remember, if you break below the candlestick where you had an opportunity from buying from that area, then you break below, you can see we have this week. We had to cover this week with this candlestick, which is bearish. So now we are still expecting the market to continue, at least start making a reaction from this area. That's where we are going to be waiting for DXY from to take a buy. So we are still expecting the market to move down from DXY. Let's check from the lower time frame. Okay, you can see from here. Then now, this is what we see. We see that the market make adjustment from this area. We are anticipating the market to make a target from this area, from H4. What do we see now? From the left hand side, let's check everything. Where we are expecting the reaction is the same from the area that we are expecting a reversal from. Okay, we have this one. We have, I'm sorry, I have some kind of flu. From these areas, or we are expecting a reaction from there so that the market can even make a reversal to the upside from those areas. Let's check where we are. If we did broke below these lines, okay, we are still there. So we are expecting the market to move up from this area. Okay, from this area, this one, that's why we're expecting a reverse to the upside, and from this area. So what we are looking for right now is that we are still selling DXY. If we make a movement from by breaking below this area, we are still expecting the market to continue moving down until we get to these targets where we are expecting a reversal to the upside from. So that's what I'm seeing now. This was a supply area, so we got a balance from this area, then we are still moving up. If we resist from this area and then we continue moving up, so we are expecting also to be selling from this area, this one, so that the market will continue in the downside. So that's DXY. Moving to GBPJPY, that is GJ, so the pair that I like so much. So we have been buying. Let's start from the higher time frame, that is weekly time frame, to show that where are we still targeting. The target is still from these areas, this area, these areas. So from the higher time frame, we are still in the uptrend. We are still moving up. These are all areas which have the same structure as this area. See this area, we have these areas, and even from these areas are the same. We tried to make an aggression that the market is going to reverse to the downside, but we are still in the uptrend, and we continued from the low by taking those opportunities. Remember, from the previous weeks, we were expecting the market to be reacting from this area, then we take a buy from there. That's where we had an opportunity to buy from. If you were on this channel for long, that's where we bought, or we took up positions of buying from GBPJPY. Okay, moving to the lower time frame, H4. Okay, so we moved from this area, you remember. So let's focus on where we are now. From last week, we were struggling by making some kind of balancing areas. So we had this balance. We entered from this area. You remember that. Remember now the target from the lower time frame you can focus on. So is from this area. this area. This is the target and even above this area. So now let's focus on that. These are all liquidities. These ones, they are no longer stronger. Yes, we are reacting the same as the previous rejection from this area. That is what is happening from this area, but we are still expecting an uptrend continuation. So where are we now? Where are we gonna be entering for buy from? I'm looking for buy still now. So last week we were expecting an opportunity from this area to make a retracement from this area. Then the market ended up moving up from this area. So there's no a stronger reaction from here. Then we moved up. Then after that, what happened? We created some areas to buy from, like this one, okay, where you can make a retracement from. Then you continue moving up. Then what are we looking for now? So we have this area where we can make a balance. We have also this area which is balanced, this one. So I mean this candlestick, this area. Okay, sorry. So high to the higher low, to the higher high, to the higher low. This is an entry from this candlestick, which is a hammer. So then if we entered from this area, from here by taking a buy, the stop loss is below this area. Then we are expecting the market to continue moving up. Okay, so then what are we looking for now? Let's say on Friday, you are in the market, you entered from GBPJPY. What is your focus now? If you are not in the market or you are in the market. So we are expecting the market to continue moving up. If we make a higher high, so then from the higher low, from this candlestick where we entered from, that's where I'm going to be entering also again, anticipating the market to continue in the upside. So this area. Then there's also a possibility that the market might break below this area, then we end up buying from this area, or we go back to the previous stronger area where we can buy from. So all of that, you have to make sure that you follow our live chart so that you can get an idea as to where the market is now expecting to be reacting from. So which decision are we going to take between buy and sell? So if we break below this area, we are going to be looking for buy from this area also again, this one. Or if we make a move down from this area to this one, then we are still looking for buy. So these are different areas to buy from. How can you know them? You have to make sure that you know the indication, the confirmation from the candlestick of how the market reacts from those areas, that will give you a confidence to enter by expecting the market to move in your direction. So that's what I'm expecting from GBPJPY. So I don't see much opportunities from GBPUSD and EURUSD, but we can discuss about that. And even there are some small opportunities where you can make some small pips. So that's why we are going to take a look on GBPJPY from now. Okay, so let's start from the higher time frame, because from our previous videos we have been discussing about a bearish reversal, because we had some areas from the higher time frame where we're expecting to be rejecting from. Then we start thinking about a reversal to the downside. Okay, so this is an area we are expecting to be rejecting from. This one in general, this one. Let's focus on the last candlestick, but we are still have this entire zone, this one, like this. So where the market is now, we are still moving up. There's no indication. We try to show some indication that the market is going to move down, but we still struggle and then we move up. So what are we looking at now? Let's see. If you want to buy or sell, or you want to make a decision from taking some trades from GBPJPY what are you expecting to do? I'm still expecting some small buying opportunities. If we are not rejecting from this area as creating a new trend, then we are still focusing on the buying opportunities. Okay, let's check and see what we are expecting. So from this area now, move to the lower time frame. That's where, when you get from the areas where you are expecting some kind of reversal, you have to go with small opportunities. So we are waiting from this area to make a retracement so that we can buy from there. We had this area also. Then we took a buy from this area by moving up. Then we have also this area where we can buy from, this one. Okay. So now the market is now moving up. Entering from those areas, the target will be from these areas and even internal areas from here, from this one. So I don't know what is going to happen if we move down from this area. I'm still going to be buying from this area. The target will be from this area or this one, because I'm still expecting the market to move down. So that's a small trade that I will take if this happens. If it doesn't happen and continue from this area, I will buy from this area by scalping, anticipating the market at least to make a target from this area. Then from this area, I will see what will happen. So then we be together so that I can show you everything if we change the plan by moving down or continue with a strong movement to the upside, because we have also this area. So you will check from our channel, everything will be there. So Euro USD, the same scenario. Okay, daily time frame. Let's see where are we now. So remember from our previous videos, we have been buying from these areas. We make some money from this area, and even this was an entry. I'm gonna be checking on that after checking from the higher time frame. So then now we have this area, this one. Okay, you can see this area. If we continue, we have also other areas, and even above those areas, let's focus on this. Where are we now from this area? You can see that that's where we have a rejection from. But the same as from GBPUSD, we are still expecting an uptrend. So remember from our previous videos, we took a buy from this area. Then we waited from this area, getting to the lower time frame, H1. So this was a retracement. So then we moved up. So we had to make a great entry from these areas. We had this internal, and even in general, this is an entry from, because if we enter from this area, the stop loss will be below this area. Higher high to the higher low, continue with the higher high. Then we go to the target from this area. Where are we now? If we move also again down from the small opportunity, okay, we have this candlestick, this one. Is it balanced? Let's see what happened from here. Some kind of hanging, but let's focus on this. If we make a retracement from this area, I'm still looking for buy. by targeting this area and even this one like this. So I don't see very strong opportunities as long as we are from the daily stronger zones where we expect a reversal. So let's move with that and see what happened. So guys, that was the prediction for the next week. So I recommend you to watch our live chat so that where you can make some comments, so you will get answers from there on what you are thinking on the market, and then even from the pair that you are looking for to make money from, so that you can ask, then we can show it from the live chat. Then you see where you can enter from, where is the target, where the areas are opportunities. So I recommend you to watch our live chat, which is starting now from the open of the market. So be there. So stay consistency, focus. As I've been showing you from gold, you can see there are so many different opportunities you have to take from the last week. Even if you can lose one trade or two trades, but you're still going to win 7 trades so that you can make money from there by being professional. Trading is like any other business. Do not fear to make decision where you can make some kind of loss, but you have to make sure that you manage the risk. Then you continue with the plan. You continue with the same plan. That's where you are going to make money. Okay, guys, if you want to join up the community, you can check our email in the description below. If you want to even open an account, working with any broker, the Xness is in the description down below. You can check from there so that you can enjoy trading. So guys, thank you so much. Until next time, take care, be safe. Let's meet on the live chat so that we can make some money from those signals. Ciao.